Look at her. Ain't she so pretty? Hey guys, and welcome to vlog number 3, covering the restoration of my 1965 Mustang, aka the Iron 6. This episode, we're going to look into this week's accomplishments and how I feel about my progress so far. Let's jump into it. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Wherever work is done, victory is attained." I love that. This quote resonates with me so much because with a project car, it is absolutely the little victories that keep me motivated and keep me going. Restoring an old car or building a hot rod or a rat rod is a very daunting task. There is an end goal. And it's very easy to feel like you are not making any ground. It's incredibly easy to lose motivation and drop the ball for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months and not get anything done. For me, staying motivated is key, and nothing works better than little victories. That being said, I want to go over the 2 main victories I had this week. Number 1 is completing the compression test.
Don't lose those things. This thing is just a pressure gauge that has a check valve in it, and these are threads the size of the various spark plugs.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. $120. 95. I've said before that the compression test was something that I really wanted to do. Here are the numbers for the cylinders. Cylinder 1 at first came in at 90 psi, cylinder 2 130, and you can see the rest of the numbers: 135, 120, 95, and 70. We did these ones here, cylinder 1 a second time and got 120. Cylinder 5 was 110, and then cylinder 6 came up to 95. What did the numbers on the compression test mean? Well, not a whole lot actually. When you do a compression test, you want the engine to be ideally at running temperature. I cannot do that because the thing is not running. But for me, the victory was more of a proof of concept. I was able to crank the engine over for 15, 20 seconds at a time, and some of those cylinders had some pretty promising numbers. So to me, that just puts me one step closer to actually getting the engine running. Now, in order to do the compression test, I was not turning the ignition key because it doesn't work. And that leads me to my second victory for this week, which was fixing the wiring of the ignition system. Okay, so tonight I'm tackling the ignition problem, where the ignition switch, the ignition key is not kicking on the starter. The problem is either the ignition switch or the wire connection between the ignition switch and the starter relay. So, got myself a wiring diagram. I traced the lines from the starter relay back to the ignition. And it turns out that there is a red-blue connection that runs from the starter ignition to the starter relay. And it just so happens that there are wires underneath the dash that are disconnected and cut, and one of them happens to be a red-blue connection. Can it be this simple? God, I hope so. I am going to twist these together actually now and give the key a try. All right, let's see if this works. Shoot. I knew there was no way it was going to be that simple. All right. Okay, so this is awesome. I actually had the red-blue connection still disconnected from shit. I ordered a trouble light. I actually had the red-blue connection still disconnected from the starter relay from whenever I was jumping them. So we still might be lucky. Oh, yes! I'm seriously, I did not think it was going to be that easy. That is awesome. I must say that working with the wiring system on that project was quite a lot of fun. It was sort of refreshing because I had been doing a lot of engine and sort of mundane things, and I guess you could say that a lot of that stuff feels subjective, where wiring is very cut and dry. It's either done right and it works, or it doesn't. And tracing the lines and stuff to figure out the issues was a lot of fun, even though it ended up being a pretty simple matter. It still was just a nice change of pace. Being able to sit in the driver's seat, turn the key, and turn your car over is an amazing feeling. So that was by far the biggest victory for me this week. It seems little, but it is keeping me motivated. That's everything I have for this episode, so until next time guys, take care.